Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please take your seats. The show is going to begin. We had a slight technical hitch where Google decided to sign me out of the account. Don't know why it does it, but from time to time it does do just that. You're signed out of the account and you've got to sign yourself in, even though you try everything else and plug every other thing into every other socket to see what the problem is, only to realise that behind the scenes you've been unaccounted for. The show will start in a moment. Thing up. Hello, good evening, and welcome to another exciting show. Forgot to put the volume up there, but never mind. It's me, the Vobes, on the 19th, 20th, 30th, I don't know, 19th of August. It's going to be one of those shows, isn't it? 19th of August, 2020. The lovely Julia is desperately trying to get here, so apologies that she's not actually here as we start the show, but she is on her way. Google signed me out whilst I was desperately trying to get out. Doesn't help when Nigel Sadler says 45 watching a blank screen. Doing my best behind the scenes, Nigel. Don't think I did it deliberately. So when you do those sort of things, really doesn't help the stress levels. But there we are. Anyway, we're here now, which is the main thing. Hello, welcome to the show. It's nice to see you. Calm down, Mr. Vobes. I'm calming down! I wanted some newer batteries for my GoPro. I was watching a video earlier this evening. Said newer batteries for the GoPro 8. Very cheap. You can get them. You get 3 for the price of 1 ordinary battery. I thought marvellous. Went over to amazon.co.uk. No sign of them at all. Went into Google and had a little search and they said no, currently unavailable. Oh, so there we go. It's a good start to the evening. I thought that would be quite nice to have some extra batteries in about my person when I'm out and about with the old GoPro making the videos, but unfortunately not. Anyway, let's say hello to all the lovely people out there who are indeed here. Well, we know Nigel Sadler's there, yeah. 45 watching a blank screen. Thank you. You've set the tone for this evening, young man. Thank you for that. Ernie Samet, lovely to see you. Tally-ho, Richard. What a week of wet weather. Let's hope your banter will let our spirits come up. Well, I'm sorry, I've already been poked. It's like poke the Vobes tonight. Thank you. Julia Hartley says she's late for a very important date with the Vobesters. Yes, she is on her way, so please don't panic. Please, Julia, drive very carefully. Michael White is there, but you are the first here, Julia. Yeah, she's on her phone, you see. It's very clever how people can do it when they're on the move. Guten Abend, mein hairless, says Daisy. If you're Guten Abend, nice to see it. It's a good bend that you've given us. Jackie Traynor, hello to you. Kerry Baldwin, nice to see you. Steve G, good evening to you. Lovely Judith is there, making sure everybody is paying attention. Can you just bash Nigel Sadler on the head? Thank you. Whew. Right, Ernie Samet says, good evening, Julia, Judith, and all. Daisy Orr, good evening. Hello, Ed Loud. Hello, Alan Skiro. Nice to see you. Ron Langley, it's always good to see you, Ron. And Elaine Whitlock. Hello, Richard and Julia. Lovely to see Joseph walking on your trip to Woodlands Mill. Did you like that? It's so good now, isn't he, young Joseph walking about on his own. How does he do it? Well, we've all had to learn the hard way, and every now and then he falls down, but he is incredible. It is wonderful watching a baby learning how to do it. They just learn, don't they? There's no sort of mental, can I do this? They know they can do it. They just get on and do it. It's amazing. So there we go. Nigel Sadler, I wonder if there will be some more No, none more. I'm going to chuck it in the bin, thank you very much, after your comment earlier. Roy Ballinger, good evening. Glastonbury Gabriel, good evening. Nice to see you, Glastonbury. Peter Lowry, hello to you. It's lovely to see you. And we have a video from the lovely Peter Lowry, and a tip-top video it is too. So nice to see you. Sean James Cameron, currently walking down a dark lane heading home. I wonder where you've been. And Joseph Newman Adventure Vlogs. Hello, guys. Hello, young fella, my lad. Kerry Baldwin and Mike Stevens. Is there a problem with the stream? There was. I've sorted that out now. Thank you. Please, let's not go on about it. Robert Brailsford and who else we got? Ed Loud. Did I say Ed Loud? Nice to see you, Ed Loud. Sean James says, now that's what you call a shirt. Yes, it is a shirt. Dawn Copping, wow, flower power. And Nigel Sadler, what? No, Tio. Do you know, I've got a good mind to boot you out. Good mind. You are not doing yourself any favours, Mr. Sam. I am trying to control myself after yesterday's kerfuffle on the live show. I am like a blue touch paper. Please, please don't light the blue touch paper. I know you're grinning and gurning your end. But anyway, Jeff Kellison, I can die now. I've seen Vobie in a Hawaiian shirt. Please, do not die yet. We have a bit of Jeff Kellison in the show. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some Jeff Kellison. Now, this is something I would never have expected. Jeff Kellison reading poetry. That's something that we're going to look forward to, which will be fantastic. Is that one of Ed's shirts? Oh, what, because it's loud? No, it is actually a shirt that the lovely Julia picked out for me specially. And we will, I think, hear and see the lovely Julia very shortly. I have a feeling that she has entered the premises and is lurking somewhere in the corridor. Are you there, Julia? Yeah, she's here. She's just got to beautify herself, put the wig on, you know, get clamber back into the slender frame that she is, do all that feminine. Because actually, you may not realise this, she's actually a 75-year-old bloke. Yeah, that's really the truth of it. And what he does is he comes in. We have this special Julia suit made up, and that's the only person who would work with me on a regular basis, because as you can see, I am somebody who is often unstable. So that's the way that happens. Michael, in fact it is. Michael White says, I see what Julia meant now. What did she mean? What did she mean? What has she been saying? What has the lovely Julia been saying about the Vobie One-Eyed Kenobi? I want to know. Days of Yore says something, and I've lost it. There it is. Ed Loud, but it's loud. Clive Waterfall, the Essie must be pumping out Hawaiian-like heat. Do you know, it has been today. I've been eating the seconds of a lovely lasagna that the lovely Julia did, but I did it with a bit of a stir fry with it. I did some lovely sweet peppers. I didn't have any onion, funny enough, but tomatoes and celery. It was delicious. But the best bit was Julia's leftover lasagna, which was ace. Mwah! She is an amazing cook. Robert Croser says, Christ, it's Magnum. Yes, it's time for a nice chocolate Magnum. Enjoy a nice must be sunny up in Cumberland. Kerry Baldwin, it says, I knew I'd seen it somewhere before. Sean James Cameron says, do you remember beans and sausage? No, I don't remember that. Don't buy beans and sausage anymore. And Andrew Murphy says, hello, Richard. Hello, Andy. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Looking forward to another moment of Murphy. And Connor's Dark Corner says, I'm watching through his window. Don't need a big screen. Ah, are you? Watching through the window. Marvellous. Minus tack and perm, says Robert Croser, apropos of nothing. I don't know what that means. Tack and perm. Is that a comedy duo? It's Tack and Perm! Yay! Steve Garner says, brightens up the mood today on a rainy day. It has been a rainy day, hasn't it? It's been a bit of a miserable day. To be honest with you, I haven't gone out with done any filming whatsoever in any shape or form. And Brainwashed Chris says, it's a monoculture shirt. It is. I'm just reflecting the state of farming in this country today from the big multinational farmers, not, obviously, the very beautiful and lovely small-scale farmers. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to hide the screen for one moment, because the lovely Julia has just come in, so you can't actually see her until she's ready to be seen. So this is why you get the test card. Hello, lovely Julia.
Hello, Richard.
Let me just turn your microphone up. I've been slightly upset by Nigel Sadler already.
I did hear in the car when I was dashing over.
Did you hear that? Yeah.
Yes.
45 minutes. I mean, golly, they don't always know that behind the scenes
there's us flapping like headless chickens.
Yes, and we're trying to get there, and they're just sitting there going, 45 people watching, blank screen. A good mind to go over to Tunbridge Wells and slap him. Are you ready to be observed by the stunning audience out there? Well, most of them are stunning.
Almost.
Wait a minute, she's just having a glug because she's had this mad dash from the other side of Bethlehem, hasn't she? You all right?
Yep.
Sorry about just seeing the. I could have put a video on, but it's amazing how long people will watch just the test card.
Or a black screen.
Or a black screen. Yes, indeed. But there we are. We're testing you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So here we go. Are you ready?
I
3,
think so.
2, 1. Ta-da! Let me move over that way. It's the lovely Julia, ladies and gentlemen. All flowery and looking lovely.
Ooh,
And,
ting tang, walla
Can
walla
you
bing
get your
bang.
feet under there? We've got
Yeah.
social distancing going on here.
Yeah,
We're
lots of social distance.
Yeah, we're socially
social distancing.
socially distanced from you lot because most of you haven't washed behind the ears. So
Dribbled water down my chin, that's why I'm
have you just
smacking
dribbled
chin.
water around your
No,
chin?
no, not just.
Not just. Anyway, how are you, lovely Julia?
I'm all right. I'm
Calming
rushed.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're looking very beautiful tonight, I have to say.
Thank you very much.
You've had your hair done. Did you go over to see the lovely
Yes,
Kwan?
this is why I'm so late.
Ah,
Because it
bless
was
her.
balancing keeping the colour on for as long as possible and getting here before I missed the show completely.
And you did a great job. Sorry, I'm just going to move that round so we can
Good
still
thinking.
hear you. But yeah, no, absolutely fantastic. And I love the dress. For a 75-year-old bloke in a special
Yeah, not
ladies
bad,
outfit,
eh?
you look great. So there we go. So people have been...
Same yourself.
Thank you very much. People have been commenting about my shirt. Robert Croser, not particularly pleasant. Another one who's going to be ending up in the loony bin, along with Nigel Sadler. They'll make a good team. Is it Insult the Audience Day today? I think it is a bit of...
Maybe it is.
Yes, I've been a bit stressed myself. But
This might
anyway.
make you cheer up.
Oh, have you got... Wait, hang on, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Flubbles. I mean Bubbles. Bubbles in the studio. You wait now. There'll be a fuse that'll go and there'll be a big flash as the bubble lands
It'll
on
be all my fault.
It can't go much worse than this, actually. I'm going
Feeling
to...
happier yet?
No, not really.
Dang. One can but try.
But we have 3 fantastic and excellent videos to put on, so that will be
Yay.
lovely. So there we go. Drenched, says Ernie Samet. What, in bubbles?
No, not now.
Not now.
The hair.
Oh, the hair.
I look like a drowned rat because I washed my hair 15 minutes ago.
15. What, did you wash the colour out?
Yes.
You washed all that
Had to wash
grey,
the dye
all
off.
that grey that had accumulated over the to get back to the original and natural purple that is your colour.
Yes, my natural purplette.
Yeah, well, I think you've excelled yourself there, I have to say.
my
Dawn Coping
scrubbing.
is there. She says, "What a beautiful pair. Thank you very much. We should put them away." Enough of that gay banter. Kate Evans says, "Hi, I love lovely Julia's hair. I used to have hair myself." Oh no, sorry. Not only did she have hair, but her hair was bright pink.
Wow, bright pink's good.
Yeah, bright pink. There we are. People.
Not my colour, but you know.
Yeah, but it depends on your complexion, I suppose, doesn't it? You know, what you can get away with. Glastonbury Gabriel says it's true that Vobesy is a 21-year-old girl in an old man's suit.
Yeah.
That's absolutely true, yeah.
So what do you guys think of the shirt?
Yeah, what do you think? The lovely Julia picked this out from a whole load of hunks who were wearing it, and she said, I like that hunk over there. She said, I wonder if it would improve the Vobes.
So
and
that's different to what you wear, and I think it might suit you.
yeah, that's what
I
she
think
said.
it suits him.
So what do you think? A new shirt. Rick M says, unless at least you can't be accused of being samey in the
that
shirt.
shirt.
Exactly. There we are. You see, we're trying to keep up and keep what's his name, Mark Selwood, happy by not being samey.
Cool. Glastonbury Gabriel loves the shirt.
Oh, good. I'm very pleased. Thank you, Glastonbury.
He wants
Gabriel.
one.
He wants. Well, I can imagine Glastonbury Gabriel. This is the type of shirt that he would be frequently
I can
in.
definitely imagine him in that.
Yes, he would carry it off incredibly well.
James Ascos says, nice hair.
Nice hair. Thanks very much.
Thank
you know, I shaved at about 7 minutes to the show
Oh.
because I suddenly went, oh my.
Smooth as a baby's bottom.
I've got this great long beard, so I suddenly ran upstairs and wet shave, ladies and gentlemen. None of this. I can't use my dry shaver because it rattles and shakes like an old time rocker.
Dawn Copping says, amazing shirt.
Thank you very much, Dawn.
Great choice of shirt, says Judith. Sorry, I keep interrupting you.
Yeah, no, keep interrupting me.
Robert Croser says, my dad wears a shirt like that on holiday. Well, that's great for your dad. He's got better taste than you, sir. Cheeky.
Yeah, we've seen what you wear, mate. And you were wearing one in the video the other
cheeky,
day.
sorry.
No, don't worry. Linda Kane says, I like the shirt, but you will have to have the nerve to
Will you have
the nerve to use it when you're out filming? Why wouldn't I?
Don't know. Why wouldn't you?
I don't know. It's a shirt, isn't it?
It's a very nice shirt. I think it's a
Yes.
very nice shirt.
It's not a petticoat.
We have agreement.
Home with Mindy says, Linda, I always say silver, not grey. Sounds more posh.
Yes. I think
Yes.
silver's lovely.
Yeah, silver is very nice. And if you've nicked the family silver, it's even better.
Ron Langley's wondering what you would look like with a long purple wig. I was thinking about getting a long purple wig myself.
There is a purple wig here somewhere.
But it's a very short one.
Oh, yes, I'm not wearing that. It actually, what it does, it looks like something from Space 1999.
Yeah, it looks like it needs a couple of little alien antlers on it. Antennas.
Yes, or, oh no, I was going to say unicorn horns, but they only have the singular one, don't they? Yeah.
Just hence the uni.
Julia, can you be the official Vobesy wardrobe lady?
Yes, I can.
Ah, thanks. I think it's time that we, talking of wardrobes and Glastonbury Gabriel, I think we should start off with this time, because often he gets shoved to the end, but I think we should start off with a bit of Glastonbury Gabriel.
I think that's a good idea.
Let's go into the Vobesy video boxy. And have a shufty.
Vobesy video boxky.
Yeah, why not? And have a little gander. I'd say I've calmed down now that you're here.
Yeah.
I was ready for a right old punch up. I was going to get the... Could somebody send me some boxing gloves, please?
No,
not
don't.
metaphorical ones, real ones, so that when the rant comes on, I can have them in the studio. What we want is...
Never mind the gloves. Get a boxing bag.
Yeah, well, I used to have one. I took it down the dump in the end because it was Billy's. He never used it. I dumped it.
Well, you should have kept it and used it yourself.
Yeah, should have done. I want some boxing gloves that I can bring down on a little pulley that come down here, and I just shove my hands in like this. So you want to be a boxer?
So you want to be a boxer in the golden ring.
That's what I was trying to sing. And so, yeah, if somebody could order those and send them in, that would be absolutely... I don't want those little tiny things that you put on your fingers and they go...
Oh, that'd be fun, though.
Yeah, we could have a little...
Finger war.
Yeah.
Doo.
Thumb wars.
Boof, boof.
I declare a thumb... No, I don't, because I always lose in those. Glastonbury Gabriel, ladies and gentlemen. Part 1 of a very exciting programme coming up now.
Good afternoon, viewers. Today you find me in the village of Mere, which is a small community 2 miles roughly northwest of Glastonbury, and we're here today to visit the Mere Fish House, or the Abbot's Fish House, which is a medieval building and it's contemporary with the Abbey, as the name might suggest. Back in the day, the monks used to pop in a rowing boat and come out here to pick up their fish. So the first thing we've got to do is find a farm where the manor farm is called, where the key is held, because this building still has a roof and a door and a lock. So the first thing we have to do is find the farm and get the key. So let's see how we get on. Now that is a beautiful building. Will you check that out? You can see the fish house over there, look. What a beautiful building. Wow. You can see on the right there where the arch windows have been bricked up. I suspect this probably is medieval, this property. And look, we've got some sheep waiting to greet us. I'm going to knock on the door here. That's a good place to start, isn't it? The place looks deserted. I don't know if we're going to get much luck here today, but look at the age of this farm. I don't think there's anybody here. Let's try the other side of the property. There's a doorway there, look, up on the first floor. Signs have been changed over the years. Be interesting to find out a bit about the age of this property. These places always look deserted, don't they? Ah, there's somebody on a tractor. Maybe they can help. Afternoon, sorry to bother you. I'm trying to find the key for the fish house. Am I in the right place? Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much. This building is beautiful, isn't it?
So do the Abbey, Glastonbury.
It's this, that's to do with the Abbey as well, is it?
There's a summer house.
That was their summer house. Stunning architecture, isn't it?
If we say so, yeah.
Oh, I think so. I suppose you live in here, you don't really notice it so much, do you?
We think what happened was, if you look round here,
Yeah.
mere stone naturally falls away.
Yes, it does.
And that on the corner, we think they rebuilt with like that street stone, Blue Lias, you know what Clark's built
Yes,
the houses
that's
there?
right, yeah.
See, the corner fell away once upon a time.
Good gracious
years
me.
ago.
So this is contemporary with the Abbey, so we're talking 1400s?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you can just look in here. This is the old cider house.
Really?
You know, the old beams, you see.
Good
So they are in
Christ.
very good condition compared with the ones in the house. But, you know, must be 1,000 years old, you see, because
Have they been dendridated at all?
yeah, well, if the house is 700 years old,
This predates.
it has to be 300 years old to be cut down in the tree.
Absolutely. Do you get many people asking for the key?
Well, we have a few, you know, just the odd few, but not that many. More people just come and look and go inside, you know, just look at it from outside. So you go across the field.
Can I? Oh, brilliant.
When you get to the electric fence, I hop over,
Hop over that.
stand on it and push it down.
Okay. Thank you. What's your name, by the way?
Nicholas,
Thank you, Nicholas. You're very kind.
Well, I can't wait to see what's inside the fish house. Sounds very exciting. Glastonbury Gabriel, I have to say, what a nerve. What a nerve to walk up to the house filming, knock on the door, anyone could have opened. There they were going, hello, I'm doing the doorstep challenge. Do you remember the doorstep challenge? Whiter than white. Who did the
Yes, I do.
doorstep challenge? It was, well, a number of people did it over the years. So was it
Daz advert.
Does it?
wasn't
Yeah, Daz, and the doorstep challenge. And then wandering around the whole property. Go on then, stick it over, see what I look like with purple hair.
Right, ready.
Hello, my name is Philip.
Philip.
I was trying to think of a name. My name's Philip and I've got the hair. I've got the hair. You gotta beware. My name's Philip and I keep bashing your head.
Yeah,
Sorry about
I
that.
think we're done.
There we are, ladies and gentlemen. That's £25 worth of entertainment. £25 of entertainment. The desk nearly fell apart then.
Yeah.
Yeah, so well done, Glastonbury Gabriel. Fantastic. Love the video. Can't wait for the next one, which is very exciting.
Very exciting.
Very exciting.
Very, very exciting.
And what a lovely farmer that was there, letting you in and having a look at his beams.
Yeah, nice architecture, isn't it?
Nice.
If you say so.
If you say
What?
so. Yeah, that bloody architect there. I've had to fill up all them doors, haven't I? And them windows, that's for them arches. They were right old pain, weren't they? I filled them up, no problem at all. So there we are. Marvellous stuff. How exciting. Suits you, Richard. Thanks for that, says Ron Langley. That's our pleasure. Now, the lovely Julia's going to talk to you for a couple of seconds whilst I go into the other room and find the phone, because I put it on charge and I haven't brought it in.
Where's the VW?
The VW. The VW. I'm not doing any of the VW. Don't care. No,
I
because
was looking forward to doing that.
you were going to do it? Yeah, but Nigel Sadler was going... It wound me up.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
wound me
yeah,
up. I've
yeah,
got in
yeah.
a temper now.
Where's the bucket of cold water?
Cold water!
Cool him off a bit, hey? So, it's Hawaiian days, apparently, says Ramaboo. We all know where the key is now. The key for the fish house thing. I like the hat on the light behind you. That was my my hat for, what was it
You
called?
need to move over that way because I can't shift the camera. Thank you very much.
What's it called? What was it called? Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras.
That's me Mardi Gras hat.
Oh, yes. It's a very small hat, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
From the lovely Jeff Kellison.
Yes, good old Jess.
Jess Kellison.
Jess Kellefson.
Jess Kellison.
He's a nice girl. So there we are. Sorry, joke probably already told. Hello, I'm late.
Hello, Rami Boo.
What do you mean? What kind of a joke is that? Please
Hawaiian days.
dunk him, TLG. He is being overstressed. Says Nigel bloody Sadler.
Well, in fairness, you know how tender he can be. So
I'm going to call him Nigel Slater again.
you did poke him.
I am going to call him Nigel Slater again. I was kind by calling him by his real name, but now he's a Slater. 45 people on a blank screen, bloody cheek.
Cynthia Pate says, sorry to be late. Lovely florals on my screen makes me wish for the beach.
Ah, well, we are actually fairly close to the beach. So, ladies and gentlemen, we do have the phone now. I'm just connecting it into patching it into the system. And of course, you're all well aware of the telephone number that you can ring, and it's on the screen now.
0793 4746 790.
0793 4746 790. Ba-dum bum bum.
Bum bum.
We've got harmonies and everything in the show today, which is an unusual thing. So we do already have a phone call. Let's hope that's Nigel Sandler on his knees apologising. Let's find out, though, by putting on the... hello, caller.
I think you need to go and hug a tree.
Hello, Sean.
There's no trees in here, unfortunately.
I can't talk for too long because I'm only on 1%.
Oh,
so
right.
1%ings.
1%.
So I might die on you.
Oh, don't die.
Die quietly, though.
Yeah. If you're going to die quiet. Or dramatically.
I don't mean that. I mean,
dramatically.
Don't die.
You still...
I think somebody must have tuned into your show on Monday. I went down to my high street today.
Yeah.
And there's graffiti all over the place.
Oh.
And I don't know what it is, but I wouldn't mind a turner, and I could put up with that.
That's what I
just
said.
don't get all this. It looks a bit like that shirt you've got.
Said all that. I've already said all
You
that.
might have said that.
Yeah, well, funnily enough, you wait till Friday's video. We shot video yesterday. I edited it today. It's going out on Friday, and it's all about art. And there's a feature in it that has a bit of the graffiti. We don't muck about here. We talk about something.
Do we?
We don't rest on our laurels here. We spoke about something. We went out and we made all the difference.
Well, if it's a public space, why don't the two of you pop out tonight with a pot of paint and paint Richard's face in the side, because they should be full of local celebrities.
Well, it should, shouldn't it? We should have all the members
Local
of
history.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we should have all the wonderful people who have. Well, we could of course we could paint people's faces of the general public. All we've got to do is 2 eyes and a big mask wrapped around their face. That's most people these days, isn't it? And actually, we could have a rogues gallery of those that refuse to wear the mask. That would be much more interesting.
Yes, they should be a connection with the area when they do these display boards, not some. Well, I don't know what you call it, because it's not art. Not what I think about.
It's students let loose, isn't it? But the thing is, with the comment that we made that didn't make the cut in the video, is that they are painting on non-permanent hoarding, and it will come down, thank God, and then we will be released from that. Or the problem is that what they build behind that hoarding will be some awful modern monstrosity that will be more permanent. We will have to put up with that. So you can't win either way.
Yeah.
Are you finding that your area is becoming, that they're trying to build high rises and things there? They're trying to gentrify.
Yup. There's this massive tall building which is horrendously taller than everything else around it. It's a terrible precedent to put in a little town like this. It's horrible. They call it the Hovis, or some people call it the Hovis building, because it looks like someone's taken a loaf of bread and chucked the slices from, together from several metres away.
And the thing is, when you're standing up on the Downs or at John O'Groats and you look south, you can still see this bloody thing.
Yep.
Well, talking about John O'Groats, I know a couple who are Australian, and Australia has stopped people from entering.
How did John
What?
How did you get from John O'Groats to Australia?
Wait, join the dots, ladies and gentlemen. Join the dots.
Join the dots now before the phone dies.
Yes.
Otherwise you'll be hanging all night.
Permanent suspense.
Yeah. So
Well,
give us
They were in Turkey, and they couldn't go home to Australia, so they've decided to come to England, and they're walking from John O'Groats
to Land's End.
to Land's End. So they're currently in Scotland, and they're doing that just to pass the time.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. What's the betting that there'll be a COVID outbreak in Scotland and they won't be able to leave the barrier?
Oh.
They won't be able to leave the country. They'll just have to circumnavigate Scotland round and round like a teddy bear. 1 step, 2 step.
Tickle you under there.
Exactly.
But they've bought a tent and everything, and they've got as far as Berwick by car, and then they're going to leave the car up the top.
Wait.
And then they're going to walk down.
I thought it was Berwick-on-Tweed, not Berwick by car. Have they changed the name of it then?
Let's not talk about
Tweed.
tweed.
Or twee things. No, let's not go down that that route. Thank you very much.
Put a ribbon on it.
Yes, absolutely. Well, there we are. How's your 1%?
Anyway.
Your 1%'s lasting very well.
I know.
By the way, quick bone to pick with you.
Go on then.
Watched your latest video on the allotment channel, and there's you proudly saying, I haven't been down the allotment for 2 weeks. Everything's overgrown. I thought, well, that sun, surely your flowers and plants and stuff needed some water.
Yeah, well, that's why they're dead.
I thought, what's he doing with himself?
I
Surely.
find when the heat gets to 23 degrees, my body just shuts down.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
I can't seem to go out after 23.
Oh, 23, golly. That's not very warm then, is it? Good job you don't work in an office. All right, well, we better...
No, when I used to work in an office, the first thing I used to do was...
Turn the heating
to get a fan.
Yeah.
Was to get a fan and just have 2 fans on me all day, because I like a bit of air in the face.
Yes, do you?
He likes a bit of air in the face.
Right. Well,
In the face.
we all like a bit of air somewhere. Usually in the face is a good place to start. Thank you very much. It's nice to talk to you. Sean James Cameron, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks for calling.
Beep, 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 beep. There we go. Marvellous. How about that? Fantastic. Oh. So that's the first phone call, done and dusted on the show. So done and dusted on the show. That's one video in. Oh, and it occurred to me halfway through this, what we need to do, Julia, is just to help me out, is to do the thumbnail for the
thumbnail.
yeah, because often we're hunting through and looking for a thumbnail for the show.
Oh, right, so you want to make one?
Yeah, well, whilst we're here, I thought it would be quite good. So, sort of. So, something dramatic that is going to make people think, oh my God, we've got to tune into that and hear how Nigel Sadler was really winding up the Vobes in the beginning.
Got a frying pan?
Yes, here we are. I've got one in my filing cabinet.
Who keeps a frying pan?
Who
in
keeps
the
a frying pan
cabinet?
in a filing cabinet? Here
I
we
nearly
go.
said filing pan.
There we go. Marvellous. We should be able to find that at about 32 minutes into the thing.
Failing that, try this one.
Marvellous. There we are. It's all good fun. By the way, do you like
Head loud says, oh no, frying pan, much better.
do you like an after eight?
Ooh, is this a trick?
Oh, try another one.
I actually thought you were fooling me then. I was like,
No, these are...
really, really,
I got
like,
these.
I thought of that for a second.
God, these are my birthday. Now, how is your poetry, ladies and gentlemen? Are you into a bit of poetry? Well, we've got someone from America who has decided to do a little bit of poetry. He looked at the flowers on our shirts and he thought, there's a bit of an autumnal feel going on here. Went outside and looked at the American trees and decided to send us a very short but very poignant video. It's Jeff Kellison, ladies and gentlemen. Shall we have a look at what Jeff's up to? Well, here he is in America.
Hello everyone, this is Jeff. Vobie mentioned the other day that he was anxious for the fall colors to come, so I thought I would show a few seconds of the fall colors coming to Seattle. Climb the mountains and get their good tidings. Nature's peace will flow into you as sunshine flows into trees. The winds will blow their own freshness into you, and the storms their energy, while cares will drop away from you like the leaves of autumn. John Muir.
So there we go, bit of poetry from the lovely Jeff Kellison. Thank you very much, Jeff. I don't think I was wishing the autumn upon us. I think it was more that I was thinking, blimey, it's a bit early. But even so, you're right. You're something wrong with your eyeball.
Something going on with my eyeball.
You got something growing in it.
Something poking it.
Something. Well, it wasn't my finger. Oh, here we go. We have a phone call.
Another phone call.
Another phone call, ladies and gentlemen. Find out who's
Already.
that. Hello, caller. You're on the Vobes show.
Hello, Vobes and Julia.
Hello, Mr. Ed Loud.
Hello, Ed Loud.
Wasn't that lovely with Jeff Kellison there? I mean, I loved all the colours, but the best thing was when he did the poetry,
Yeah.
he didn't do the poet voice that everybody puts on.
Oh yes.
You know that voice.
Give us
when
the
people read
give us the voice.
Oh goodness, I don't know any poetry to do.
Well, it doesn't matter. Just make something like. What about the daffodils? I wandered lonely as a cloud on vale and on high and vale and hang on. I wandered lonely as a cloud on.
It's all right. Richard doesn't know any poetry either.
No, but everyone does that sort of voice when they read poetry.
I wandered lonely as a cloud.
He just read it like he was just talking, and it was brilliant.
Yes.
It's very naturally spoken.
Yes. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Jeff Kellison. Actually, we should have more poetry on the show. If anybody fancies taking a photograph and reading some poetry, or, of course, they can sit there and film themselves reading poetry, doing the poetry voice. We don't mind that. I wandered lonely I wandered lonely as a cloud. I wandered lonely as a cloud on vale and something hill. When all at once I came upon a crowd, a host of golden daffodils. Beside the lake, beneath the tree, they nestle soft as babies, fluttering and dancing in the breeze, like Magnus Pike with rabies.
I know one.
I think that's how it went.
I wish I was a glowworm.
Wait, hang on, Julia's got one here.
I wish I was a glowworm.
Oh, I love this one.
Yeah.
Oh, you know it?
this one. I wish I was a glowworm, because You've thrown me now. I wish I was a glowworm, because glowworms are never glum. How can you be sad when you've got sunlight, when the sun shines out to your bum?
Yeah.
Messed that up.
So this is the We Can't Quite Get the Poems Out of Our Gobs show, but it's all good fun. So
But yeah, definitely send in more poetry. I need to learn some poetry.
Yes, I think poetry. The only poem that I ever remember, we did this when I used to go on drama courses, and it's a very poignant poem to me. If ever you've had a partner and you've broken up with them, and it's they've left you for whatever reason, and you're a bit sad about it, this poem used to get me. Where's my heart? Somewhere there. It used to get me right there, and it's by Anonymous. Apparently, Anonymous wrote quite a lot of these poems. Stupidly, he didn't know how to spell his name, and it goes like this: With Annie gone, whose eyes compare to the morning sun. Not that I did compare, but I do compare. Now she's gone, and it's a very poignant one because we don't. It means basically, I think, that you take someone for granted until you're no longer.
You only know you love her when you let her go. It's a song.
You only know you love her when you let her go.
Yeah. You only hate the road when you're missing home.
Yeah.
Come on, Ed, you must know more of this song.
What song is
Are
it?
you having a laugh? All my music's from the 50s and 60s.
Fair one. Do you not listen to the radio?
No.
No.
It's a song by Passenger.
My music's probably older than Richard's music.
I bet it is.
More likely to find me listening to maybe 90s, but definitely not like the last 10 years.
Do you listen to Glenn Miller?
Occasionally, yes. I'm basically, I'll go from Noel Coward to Noel Gallagher.
Noel Coward? Sing us a bit of Noel Coward.
A room with a view,
Do-do,
and
do-do,
you, and no one to harry us, no one to worry us through. Yes, I don't mind a bit of Noel Coward, and I don't mind a bit of Noel Gallagher. And
what about Noel Edmonds?
I'll pass on that. It makes me feel blobby.
See what you did there.
Love it. Very good. Like it. Yeah. Keep them coming.
Anyway, I just wanted to say how lovely it was to hear someone doing poetry without that sort of false poet's voice that I myself am guilty of doing all the time.
I think I do it too.
Yes, I mean...
I think we all do. We can't help it, can we?
No.
Well, I mean, they do it. It's when you go to these poetry readings, they're doing it, aren't they?
Oh, more so.
I had a brilliant English teacher, Mr. Townsend. And,
not Mr. Townsend.
He used
Pete.
to read out
Good
loud
old Pete.
so well. He very much like you, Richard, in the sense that he put on accents and really into it. And when we changed classes and I lost that teacher, I was heartbroken because my next teacher was just sort of very mundane and sort of, one voice. And I think a voice is a great thing. Yeah, there's just too much monotone.
Monotone
anyway,
and monoculture.
I better go and let you get on with the show.
Yes, like we've got some whole loads of exciting stuff planned up in the bag underneath.
Oh, apparently Dawn Copping's hubby had a poem published.
Oh, we should get him on to read the poem out. Unless it's like Beowulf, a big, long epic. Thank you so much, Ed. You've set the tone for the show. We're going to get people to do some poetry, send it in, either as a recording, we can listen to it, or as a video.
Yes, right. I'm going to get back to cleaning up my kitchen. I've had a...
How was your soup?
That was very nice, but then my washing machine packed in.
That's not so good.
I've got lots of water to clean off. I keep having disasters in my kitchen. I think maybe Grandad's haunting me. But anyway, I better get going.
It wasn't all that long ago that your kitchen roof fell in on you, wasn't it?
Kitchen
exactly, yes. And that took a long time to fix because there was no asbestos, so they left me with a lovely caved-in roof. But that was a washing machine disaster as well upstairs. So.
Yeah, you see, better when the days when you didn't have a washing machine. You just filled the living room with water and you just went out in the rain.
Yeah. Right, I better go. Take care, everyone.
Take care. Bye, Ed.
Bye.
There we are, the lovely Ed Loud there, setting us off with some poetry.
Yes.
Do you know any other poems?
Well, we've got some poetry some people have written in here.
Oh, right, here we go.
Cynthia Pate says, I think that I shall never see a poem as lovely as a tree. And that's by Joyce Kilmer.
Ah, good.
That one comes up in the Facebook tree group a lot, actually.
Oh, does it? Yeah.
There was another one. Linda Kane has a version of that.
Yeah.
I think I shall never see a billboard lovely as a tree. And soon, unless the billboards fall, I'll never see a tree at all.
Oh.
She learned that at school.
Did she? Well, there we are. Bit of poetry, ladies. I'm just racking my brains. Half a league, half a league, half a league onward. Into the valley of death rode Nora Crint of Bingley. I think it was Nora Crint of Bingley. Sorry, that's from the Burkus Way to Dynamic Living 1970s radio comedy series, along with the Flowers one. I can't take the credit for that.
There is that one that I know.
Yes, what's that?
My love for you is like the sky, with dreams that soar and hopes that fly. It has the tenderness of spring, the charm that warmth and laughter bring. It's ever growing, it's ever new. It's always there, my love for you.
Oh, isn't it?
It's by Bruce B. Wilmer. There's more to it. I'm sure I skipped out a few chunks.
Springsteen, did you see?
No, Wilmer.
Oh,
Bruce B. Wilmer.
Bruce B. Wilmer. Bruce will be Wilmer when he's had the change. You know what I mean? He's looking for the trans Christian Anderson novel. I just quickly look at, Roland.
Ron Langley says, I bet Peter Lowry has got a book of poems.
Yes, Peter Lowry is our last and final video. We'll just save that for a little bit later on, if that's all right.
Yes.
Very nice. It's a tip-top video with tip-top poetry.
Top tips.
Top tips. Cynthia Pate says, I love your poem, Julia. I do remember there was an old man from Bombay who used to slid down the stairs on the tray. He bumped into the Queen, said, sorry, old bean, but you should have got out of the way.
Tell you what, I'll bring my book of old poems that I wrote when I was a kid.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Next week.
Some old poems from the angst years of your teenage times. Hello, caller. Welcome to the show.
Evening, all.
Evening, Glastonbury Gabriel.
Hello. It's Glastonbury, as he calls it.
Hello, Glastonbury. Hello, Worthing.
Evening, Worthing.
It's Worthing and Lancing here.
Yeah, Worthing and Lancing here.
Nice to see you guys.
Yeah, nice to see you. You're looking very flowery, I have to
Doff
say.
my hat to you. Wait.
Yes, I love the shirt and the hair.
Doffing
It's a great feast of colour. There's not enough colour in the world. We need more, much more.
That's true. That's why you sport that wonderful jacket that you wear.
It is, but only because I can't find a louder one, basically. It's the only reason I wear that one.
So I was very impressed.
Anyway.
I was very impressed. Just before you do your anyway, this is why I rang. I was very impressed with walking up to the door, filming. I wouldn't have the nerve. Filming. He's like, I don't care. I'm going to just film her. And someone comes to the door and go, hello, is this the door step challenge? And then wonder, and then nobody's there. So that doesn't faze you. No, nothing phases Glasgow. He says, right, I'm just going to walk around the building till I find someone.
Yeah, well, you see, you have to get the key to get into the fish house, and there's a gate on the sign on the gate of the fish house saying you go to Manor Farm for the key.
Yeah.
Which I wasn't just wandering casually up to some random.
No, I got that. I just thought, well, it's like, gosh, that's not put him off. He's going to wander around somebody's property. But luckily, he was such a lovely bloke, wasn't he? Oh,
He
Nicholas.
was a lovely geezer, young Nicholas, yes. And he hasn't got any large fields either, you'll be pleased to know. I did ask him off camera how big his biggest fields were, and they weren't big. So, and he's a cow farmer mostly anyway, so.
Oh, good, good. Well,
There you go.
I like him already.
Yeah, absolutely, so do I. So do I.
Except
I
the
was
fact
going
that
to give him your phone number and say, hey, go talk to this bloke. He likes farmers with little ones.
Yeah, I do like little
he
farmers.
didn't have any appreciation for architecture, though.
No, he didn't, did he? But then you often find that people who live in these beautiful buildings
Don't have a
granted.
care about what they look like. It's like,
Yeah, if you say so.
the irony.
But he got it from his dad, he got it from his dad, he got it from his dad, blah, 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 blah.
But a nice bloke.
A nice geezer all the same, yes.
Anyway, that's not what you rang up about.
Anyway, so you rang
No,
up about.
it's the culture. There's been an outbreak of culture on the show.
Oh.
And I thought, well, I better add to that a little bit. Because there's one poem, What I Do Know.
Yeah.
What he
and
does
I
know.
Sometimes I can remember it.
Yeah.
And other times I bloody well can't. But
Oh, right.
tonight I thought, well, if Jeff Kellison can give it a go,
Yeah.
here I am. I'll have a little bit of a go myself.
Okay, let me line it up for you. Ladies and gentlemen.
Line it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, live on your internet screen, the one and only Gabriel from Glastonbury, with a poem we hope that he can remember. Take it away.
Drum rolls, please.
On the ning nong, where the cows go bong, and the monkeys all say boo. There's a ning nong ning, where the trees go ping, and the teapots jibber jabber jew. On nong ning nang, all the mice go clang, and you just can't catch them when they do. So it's ning nang nong, cows go bong, nong nang ning, trees go ping, nong ning nang, the mice go clang. What a noisy place to belong. It's the ning nang nong ning nang ning. My hero.
Who said
There
that?
you
Who?
Spike Milligan.
Oh,
one of the
Spike
finest poets to walk the earth.
Spike Milligan.
Spike,
Of course, you reminded me 'twas brillig and all the slivey toes
Oh,
did
yeah,
gyre
the
and
Jabberwocky.
gimble in the Varb.
That I can never remember that one.
It was Jabberwocky and all the slivey toes did
Jabberwocky.
guile and gimble in the something or other. 'Twas brillig and no, I just said it.
In the slidey toes.
The
and all
slimy
that
days
cobbers.
did gyre and
Yeah.
gimble in the wabe. All mimsy were the borough groves, and the mome raths did grabe. Beware the Jabberwock, my son, the
Yeah.
jaws that bite, the claws that catch, and avoid the jub bird and the brandish something bandersnatch. He took his vorpal sword in hand. Long time the maxim foe he sought, and rested he by a tum-tum tree, and stood a while in thought. And whilst in thought, the Jabberwock with eyes of flame came whiffling through the tulgid wood. 1, 2, 1, 2, and through, and with his head he went galumphing back. Hast thou killed the Jabberwock, my son? Oh, frabjous day, calloo, callay! He chortled in his joy. Something like that. That is dragging a memory out of a box that's been locked up by several padlocks.
Mike Stevens.
English teeth, shining in the sun, a part of English heritage, I each and every one. English teeth, happy teeth, always having fun, clamping down on bits of fish and sausages half done. English teeth, heroes' teeth, hear them click, clack, click. Let's sing a song of praise to them. 3 cheers, brown, grey and black. More Spike Milligan. The guy's a hero of mine.
Fantastic.
Mike Stevens says he loves poems. Here is one he's just made. Oh, to be a bee by a tree, to fly and glide and be so free. A tree so high, to reach the sky, to fill one's heart with glee. I love it.
And you just made that up?
Poetry.
Yes.
Isn't that amazing?
That's proper, that is. That's
Yeah.
proper poetry, isn't it?
That tree poem by Joyce Kilmer, I think I've got a more complete or full version here. I think that I shall never see a poem lovely as a tree whose hungry mouth is pressed against the earth's sweet flowing breast, a tree that looks at God all day and lifts her leafy arms to pray, a tree that may in summer wear a nest of robins in her hair, upon whose bosom snow has lain, who intimately lives with rain. Poems are made by fools like me, but only God can make a tree.
Ah, yes. Very good.
Nice one. It's all in that last line, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hang on.
All in the last line, yeah. Generally, I'm not very good with poems because I find that I don't understand, and I just wish they would be more explicit and just say what they mean instead of sort of whispering around the subject, like pussyfooting and saying, well, it might mean this, it might mean that, it might mean the other, and you have to sort of interpret it. So I am more of a black and white. Tell me what you mean. But that said, some poems still manage to get through the thick skull of the Vobe.
That's lucky.
Not a lot gets through.
I used to entertain in old people's homes, going back a few years, and one of the favourite things there was Pam Ayre's poetry.
Oh, yes.
And that one, I wish I'd looked after my teeth. They used to love that one. Most of them had no teeth. They were probably reminiscing, I guess. But that was a good one. That always went down well.
Yeah. Whilst in uffish thought he stood. Thank you very much, Daisy, for correcting me there. I don't know what I said. Yeah, well done, Gabriel, says Jeff Kellison, and I accept the challenge to find you a louder jacket.
Oh, thank you, Jeff. Oh, brilliant. Nice and loud. I mean, I'm talking, I want people running out the room in tears from 20 feet away. It's got to be really loud.
Yeah.
Ah, my eyes!
Jackie Traynor says, love the Jabberwocky. I directed it on stage for our Hamdram youngsters and made a Jabberwocky out of willow and tissue paper with lights inside.
Fantastic.
And muse for the fight scene. Oh, fantastic.
Awesome.
I'm always reminded of the Python team who did the film The Jabberwocky. Did you see that? That was brilliant. Palin and all that lot.
Yes, I think
That
I
was
did
a
some time ago now. I can't. I do remember it, but I can't bring any of it to mind. Funny.
I don't think it wasn't made as a Python film, but the Python team did it, and it was pure Python. I mean, you only had to watch it. It was pure Python. It was excellent.
Daisy yesterday says, Richard, there are no rhymes for orange, purple or silver. That's not entirely true. There are some non-exact rhymes for those words.
Yeah, borange.
Yes.
No, I can think of something cruder, but I won't go there.
Oh.
Purple kind of goes with turtle, and silver, well, sliver.
Purple,
but,
murple.
Yeah, no, they're not.
Murple. Whirlpool.
We mean real words, Richard. We mean real words.
She liked having fun. That's the one. Yeah.
Silver. Wilver. That's a good one.
Oh dear.
Ramaboo,
you've just dropped yourself to Vobes level. She says sporange rhymes with orange.
Sporange. Yes, you see, I'm sure you could make a poem up of I once had an orange, it was made in Borange. It was all lovely and purple. When I used to go to Mr. Murple, I would take my silver and turn it into Wilver.
There you go.
That was a bit of the poet. That was the poet's voice, though. Did you hear the poet's voice?
Yeah.
That was the poet's.
Faber and Faber are on the phone, or they will be when I get off.
Faber and Faber.
I think there's a publishing deal there.
Yeah. The Vobes book of poetry would be interesting.
Yes, the Vobes book of unrhyming poetry. There you go.
Yeah, made up words.
They call it is poetry. It doesn't rhyme. It's called freeform. It's the biggest pile of pretentious crap you can listen to.
Yes, I never quite understood that. And then, because basically, isn't that prose?
It's normally some pretentious bloke stood up in front of a load of other pretentious people looking really interesting and intellectual while they listen to it.
When I opened the curtains on life and I looked through the window, I saw a man on the other side peering back at me. He reflected my mood in a funny way, and then I went and killed myself that day.
But not till I'd shot him, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Apologies to Ramaboo too. Apparently sporange is an actual word. It is the spores of a fern.
Ah, the spores of a fern is a sporange. Rhymes with orange.
With orange. So that's no longer true then, is it?
Yeah, so there we are. We're like Mythbusters.
Yeah.
Anyway, after that sort of outpouring of culture, I'll bugger off and let someone else phone up.
Yeah, bugger off. And we've just taken us back down to the gutter again. There we were, highfalutin. Highfalutin.
Well, exactly.
Were we?
Yeah, we were definitely. Okay. We were rocking on high.
We were going in that direction.
Yeah, we read the sign that said it's that way.
I saw the sign. I did open up my eyes and saw the sign.
I saw the sign. How does it go?
I don't know.
Nice to talk to you, Mr. Glastonbury Gabriel.
And you, Mr. Vobes.
Looking
and the
forward.
darling,
We're very
Lowry.
much looking forward to part 2 of the fish house because I've no idea what could possibly be in the fish house. Is there a munger in there?
No,
Oh.
sadly not.
I want to see a munger. You don't get to see very many mungers these days, do you?
No.
An iron one or a fish one. Are there any other kind of mungers?
Pass.
There's a thing. Can you think of another munger that's not iron or fish? I mean, there's plenty of Wrights. There's that one
Yeah.
with the wheel. And there's
Yeah,
lots
you
of Smiths.
Yeah. And there's
Cheese!
Coopers.
Cheese! Very good! Cheese! Very good. Oh, and a Costa. Yes! At the coffee shop. Costermonger, cheesemonger, ironmonger, greengrocer. Oh.
Cheeky monger.
The cheeky monger, you and your bloody cheeky monger. Giles Brenrith, says Daisy yesterday, wrote the words shortest poem on his goldfish. Oh,
For his goldfish.
Oh, wet pet. That's it.
I love that.
Rumour monger.
That's my new favourite poem. Oh, wet pet.
Yes. Nigel Sadler has slightly redeemed himself by saying something sensible. Rumour monger. Oh no!
Fear.
Yeah.
Fearmonger.
Earmonger?
Fear.
Oh, fearmonger! Yes!
Oh, yeah.
There, whoa, blimey. We have found some more mongers. We didn't know that they were among us, but they
Don't know
are.
about Munger, but is a Minger.
Among us, yeah.
And a minger. What? Minger?
A minger.
Munger?
Yeah,
Hunger. Hungermonger.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, today's show. Anyway, nice to talk to you. Thank you so
And
much
you,
for calling
lovely
in.
to see you, Julia.
Take care, darling.
Love the purple hair. That's the colour mine used to be.
A warmonger. My goodness, Nigel Sadler's going up
you're
now.
on
He's
a
going
roll
back
now.
up to the scale. I
I
may have to forgive him. Don't let me forgive him. Don't let me forgive him. Please don't let me
You
forgive
always do.
him. Oh, I know. I love my listeners and viewers. Take care, Gabriel.
And you guys.
Bye
and
for
you.
now.
Stay safe.
Bye-bye. Bye. There we go. That was Mr. Glastonbury, otherwise known as Gabriel to his friends, when he talks to Worthing and Lancing.
Vobemonger. Alemonger.
Alemonger. Yes, alemonger. Vobemonger. I like that. The Vobemonger. There we go.
We the monger of Vobe.
Yes. We get through some very strange stuff on this show because it's one of those, what's that thing he said? Free for all poetry. Free thinking. What does he call it? Freestyle. Freestyle. I don't know this soon. And we love you too, says Nigel Sadler.
That's what his earlier comment was about, he says.
Oh, that's what my earlier comment. Which one? Which earlier
At the
comment?
black screen. 45 people watching a black screen because we love you.
Oh.
Catch you.
Calling
I thought
the
we were being
fish-
sea lions.
I'm so-
Codemonger.
Codemonger. Is there such a thing as a
I don't know,
codemonger?
but it sounds good.
Sounds great. Go on. See how many mongers you can invent, and we'll see if any of them are true. Lightmonger, darkmonger, basinmonger. I'm just saying words now, aren't I?
Yes.
Shall we have a bit of Peter Lowry monger?
Yes.
Yes, video monger. I could be a video monger.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that went down a bit.
Like a lead balloon.
Like a balloon made
Monger.
of lead. Okay.
A lead balloon monger?
Yeah, a lead balloon. That would be.
Yeah, we've had ironmonger.
Yeah, okay. So let's go into the video mongers box. Hello, everybody. Oh, hello, Peter
I love
Lowry.
that. Peter Lowry. Oh.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Peter.
Oh, we so need that on a
We need that on a
thing, don't
ringtone.
we?
I want
Yeah,
that on my ringtone. Hello, everybody. That's what I want. Here is the real one, though. Here is the lovely Peter Lowry. Hello, everybody.
Hello everyone. I've got another old children's annual here from 1938. My tip-top book. I think the earliest tip-top book I've ever come across was 1930, and the latest was I think 1961. So it was done for a good few years. Anyway, this is 1938. It's mainly just full of stories. Like here, it's got the well-dressed goat, and the story is the goat there, dressed in his best clothes, his top hat, smoking a cigarette. There he is. And it's just full of stories, and there's about how different people live in the world. Like a treetop house in Pacific. houses in the cliffs. Another story, The Old Coat. Here it says it's a true story, A Leap for Freedom. Whether it is a true story or not, I don't know. Here we've got Out for a Lark, the complete story of two cheery chums and their perky pets. Well, they've been chased by a bull. Well, there's a monkey and a dog. I suppose they were their pets, being chased by a bull. Dick Whittington and his cat. Another story about dogs, huskies, the icebound trails. Dinkum, the dog detective. Another story, and here it's how to print your own Christmas cards. The Dog Who Made Good. There's always stories about dogs that save everybody. Valley of the Elephants. Here we've got Meet Happy Harry, the boy ventriloquist, out for a picnic. And just more stories. And what's this? Easy to make toys. These are toys you could make yourself. A toy engine, windmill, balancing Bertie, a mangle for the doll's house, Tarzan to the Rescue, a cartoon, the true story of Robinson Crusoe, different stories and things in here. You and your chums can perform this funny play at your party, a play that you could do at home. It's got all the characters and the parts they've got to say. Story about the slave girl, court of King Arthur. Just different stories now, right till the end, really. There's things you can do, tricks to do, how to lift 10 matches by touching one, if they work. Or cartoons, stories. This is it's all true, whether these things were true or not. And on the back cover of the book, it advertises Atoria fresh fruit puddings. Yeah, and how to make it using this shredded beef suet and a can of Victoria plums. How to make a fresh fruit pudding. Anyway, there it is, 1938 tip-top book. Nice old book. I hope you like it. Anyway, bye.
There we go. How about that? What an amazing tip-top book that is. And isn't what? How just nip and also
Just nip.
and nip cozy. How much kids must have enjoyed reading. That's what gets back in the whenever I can't remember the year it was in 1930 something. How much they must have enjoyed all that lovely reading and those wonderful engaging stories that they would have had in those days. Now Shauna Shent a showing or a shory, which we managed to get up on the screen over here. So it's a poem for Julia to read out. Can you see it all right?
Yes.
My microphone in the way. Is that better?
Yes. Right. Wait. The countryside all green and wide, as Richard Vobes climbs its side, to record the view before its change, as monoculture does prevail. But standing there, this man can see a time when wildlife sang with glee, and hopes one day of its return, when hedgerows hummed and life returned. That's nice. I like it. Well done.
Little poem off the cuff. Now we have had enough. If you send us any more, I will have to shut the door.
I'll have to knock him to the floor so I can carry on reading it.
Yeah, so I think what we should do is... We'll thank you so much. By the way, Peter, really loved that.
Peter
Hello,
and Wendy,
everyone.
thank you so much. Yes.
Hello, everyone. Loved it. Do keep those videos coming with your old books. We do. I've got a lovely book here. I absolutely really look forward to those videos. They're very simply done and we love it, and you're a star with your cheeky smile. So thank you so much. Hello, everyone. We very much like it.
Wendy, Peter, if you could both give yourselves a nice big cuddle for me, that'd be great.
Yeah. So I'm going to give you a line of a poem and you're going to give me a line back. And then I'm going to give you the next line of the poem.
Oh, we're making one up?
Yeah, we're making it up. This is how it goes on this show.
All right.
So, I stood upon the burning deck. No, wait a minute. That is a real poem, isn't it? I was paddling down the River Severn.
When all of a sudden there came 11
burly blokes with fisticuffs. And something jolly on their muff. No. You see, I've worked that out because I just set the rhyme. You've got to find the rhyme, haven't you?
Yeah.
But maybe you should start. You start with a simple line and I will see if I've got the time.
Okay. Oh, God. I hate improv.
Improvisation's the best.
Yeah. If you're into that.
Yeah.
If you're good at that.
It doesn't matter whether you're good at it. You've got the easy task, just any old line.
All right. There was a man who... See, you can't do it.
You can.
I'll try. There in the field stands a horse.
Galloping. Oh, yes.
Yes, horses gallop.
Galloping like a horse.
Rhyming horse with horse. Really?
There in the field... Did you say...
There stood a horse.
There in the field there stood a horse, a rider upon his horse.
Back, of course.
A rider riding back, of course.
Riding up upon his back. Yeah.
Oh, rider riding on his back. Yes, a rider on his back, of course. He flew across the old mine shaft.
And
then he saw that there was no entry sign, so he went home and made a nice cup of tea. It's usually the best thing to do, if you ask me. Okay, so doing it. Oh no, galloping horses again. Thank goodness there was a sign. Yes, a sign to say.
Oh yes, because of was that because of your Bold Explorer video the other day when it said beware the gallops?
Oh yes,
Galloping
beware
horses.
the gallops. Bum, bum, that's the Devil's Gallop from Dick Barton, Special Agent, and his three chums, Jockey and Snowy.
Sean James Cameron says, starting line, upon a field I saw a cow.
When all at once I really knew how
to fly the fence and...
Somehow. Oh no, kind of how again.
Yeah. We're not good at that. Well, I'm not good at that.
Upon the field I saw a cow. It was chewing some rotten sow. Grapes and fish and chips and more.
Nice save.
Until someone fell on the floor. I knew at once I had come to the wrong place. And so I knew, with much haste, I had to leave and find a home in which I could sit and chew a bone. Anyway, I think poetry on the cuff is not our thing.
No.
So instead, we will have to sing. I like cheese.
I thought that first note you started, hi. I thought it was going to say, ho, hi,
ho,
hi, ho,
hi, ho, hi, ho,
hi, ho,
hi,
hi,
ho.
ho.
It's off to work we go with a bucket and spade and a hand grenade. Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho.
Anyway,
hi ho.
we all know that
and
one.
now we're not to know a fish.
Where's that frying pan?
Yes.
Thank you.
Wait. Careful one of those.
Oh yeah. That too, actually.
After.
I'll keep that. Thanks, Jeff.
It's now time for another... Oh, no, we haven't got another one.
One moment. Sean Wiltshire says, please can you give a shout out and say a very happy birthday to John Meadows. Very happy birthday to John Meadows.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, John Meadows. Meadows. Happy birthday.
Sorry, John what?
Meadows.
That's what I said.
That's what you said. It's not what I said.
Birthday
To
you.
you.
And it's at that point a whole load of glitter came down off the sky.
Oh, wait. Birthday bubbles.
Yes, birthday bubble. How old is John Mellows? How old is that cat in the window? The one with the decrepit head. How old is that cat? How old is that cat? I wish I had an animal instead. A dog instead would have been better. So there we are. Happy birthday to you. How exciting is it to be... What age are you? How I cleared the fence, I do not know. But now I'm pleased that I must go and see a member of Parliament so, and tell him to have that landowner clear the bloody flences.
Everybody needs flences.
Yeah, how old is John Mellor? We want to know. How old? Sean Wiltshire. How old? How old is that man? How
old is John Mellows?
In the window.
Dear Sean Wiltshire.
The one with the waggly ears. How old is that fella in the window? The one who's going to get his head bashed in with a frying pan. So, ladies and
It's got a
gentlemen.
good ring to it, that has.
It's got a nice ring to
Put it
it.
back, please.
Ding, ding, ding. And that nice again, isn't it?
When I'm cleaning windows.
When I'm cleaning them. So, ladies and gentlemen, poetry. I think we've done that subject now, haven't we?
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to clear the decks and talk about something else. Something much more exciting. And this is the point in the show where I wish we had another video so that we could just have a discussion about what the next thing is on the show. Because this show is improvised from the start to the finish. Wonder what the neighbours think. Yeah, the neighbours, that's true. Luckily, this neighbour is selling on my left, on my right even, your left. You're left behind.
She didn't care what you thought a couple of nights ago.
No, she didn't.
Apparently.
No, the couple of nights ago,
But let's not go there.
my neighbour was going,
Why did I say it?
all
right.
Oh, yes.
Bad enough hearing it the first time.
Yes, oh, yes, I must, yes. She was on Amazon trying to buy a new vest, apparently, and she was going, yes, a vest, I must have this. Oh, it fits so well, a nice string vest from Dingley Dell.
You like embarrassing me, don't you?
I do not wish to live long enough to have a decrepit head, says Jeff Kellison. That's rather good. We have the quiz, ladies and gentlemen. The quiz has just arrived and reared its ugly head. What country is the lovely Julia talking about when you hear this question?
Talking about a city.
Oh, a city. What city is the lovely Julia talking about? Let me to rephrase that in English. What city is Julia talking about?
Clue number one. Dr. Johnson said that when man is tired of this city, he is tired of life. Clue number two. A tower built by William I is a famous city landmark.
Oh, is it Pisa? The Leaning Tower of Pisa?
3. Its financial centre is known as the Square Mile.
Oh.
Yeah, it's easy. Everybody got it except Mike Stevens and Sean James Cameron,
Wait, the Square Mile.
who did eventually.
Is that
get it.
New York? So good, they named it 3 times. New York, New York, New York. I have been there before, but only once when I was visiting Bjork.
Yeah, well, if you said London, you are correct.
Is that London, England?
Yes.
Yeah, just for complete and utter
Just-
clarification.
Is there any other London?
Yeah,
Is there a London in America?
there's a London somewhere else, but I don't know where it is.
The land of gut.
It's
Gud.
the land of Gud, yes. It was always raining in the land of Gud. It never stopped. Well, it must have stopped occasionally, otherwise the city would have washed away from floods long ago. One day, when it was raining particularly hard, King Gudamak peered out of his oblong-shaped window in
Canada.
the palace. Oh dear, he said, raining again. And with that, he put on his bright red Macintosh. That was an earlier version of the Smidge to Cracklinger book, but
And
it's not the actual one that is now
USA.
published. So, we got a next question?
So there's a London in Canada and in the USA. Connecticut.
Oh, in Kentucky, fried chicken.
And here's one more. Right.
Here's the next one.
Clue number 1.
Clue number 1.
High above the city, nestling on basalt cliffs, stands the old town and the city's historic 11th century castle.
Oh, wait. Is it in Scotland?
Clue number 2. The Commonwealth Games were held here in 1970 and 1986.
Yeah. Is it Scotland?
Clue number 3.
Is it Edinburgh?
The city hosts an annual military tattoo.
Is it Stirling in Scotland? Is it...
Okay, the new Jimmy. Okay. Where's I put my bloody Hawkeye?
Yes, you guys are correct.
Oh,
it is
Edinburgh.
Indeed.
I did say Edinburgh at one point.
Well, you said Scotland.
And I did say Scotland.
Yeah. I wasn't telling you were wrong. I was
No,
just
you
giving
just...
more clues. And
Yeah. No.
You got it right.
Thanks.
Well done.
Yeah, no, I did say Stirling because I was thinking... Did you know the castle in Stirling was used... Wait. Don't say what it is, right? Hang on.
All right.
I'm going to give you a clue. I've got to get into the tube of views again. Hang on.
Tube of views, the Uber choose. Do we win that shirt? Haha. No, I've only just got him to try it and wear it. Sadly, you can't have it.
Don't read this out.
Okay. Don't read.
No, don't read this out.
While he's doing that, another one. 1. The largest of the islands is home to the active volcano. The active volcano. Kilauea.
Is it Pompeii?
No.
Is it PayPal?
No. 2. These islands were once known as the Sandwich Islands.
Oh, is it the Galapagos Islands?
3. Less than 1% of the total population still speak the native language.
Is it the Isle of Wight?
Haha. We have 3 correct answers so
Hawaii.
far. Yes.
With the Hawaiian shirts.
Ta-da! I thought that would be apt.
Yeah. So here we are. What castle was used for the filming of this theme? Sing along if you know the words. Ba-bum, ba-ba-bum, bum, ba-ba-bum. Do-do, do, do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do-do. So there we go. Yes, what was the castle though? What was the castle? Where was the car? Where did they film the backside of the castle? There goes the AdSense again. Yes, It's all nods. I don't get any money on this. Stirling Castle! Yes, Audrey Forbes Houghton! Yay! Okay.
Hawaii, the big island, has the active volcano. I've been there. lush. I'd love to go to Hawaii. I was just imagining myself in Hawaii. Off in my own little world. I like that little shed behind you. I think I know the one you mean, but I can't. Oh, there.
Oh, yes, the little beach hut. The little beach hut. I'm just trying to...
I reckon it should be a deep bluish colour, and have a little light on the top, and a little emergency call.
Oh, yeah.
And it should go... What's the noise it should make?
The TARDIS goes like this. It's better with a bit of reverb. I haven't got any reverb.
Let's go from there to there now. Works. Yes, it is a mini box.
Exterminate the Doctor! We will kill the Doctor! I obey! Where is the Doctor? I have something wrong with my throat! Is it COVID? No, it's not COVID! It's something else! Oh, what is it? I can't tell you! I have no idea!
No.
That way.
Thank you very much. Here we go. What ident, British television ident region, was that for? Sean James Cameron, you are wrong. Audrey Forbes Hamilton. That's 2 to Audrey Forbes. That's...
Apparently, Dave's all great fast. Not that it matters.
And this is a famous series from the 70s. Can you get it from that?
Bet they can.
Bet they can.
Oh, Jonathan Beluzic's out there.
Oh, we are surprised.
Beluzic.
Surprise, surprise. Open all hours. That's very good. Here we go. See if you get this one. I can only play a few bars of these to see if you get it right. Okay. Whilst you're doing that, here's another Linda Kay now. Yes, here we go. Oh, that one should be easy. Well, we've lost any ad revenue that was coming in. So, what about this? You'll never guess this one. Oh no, video unavailable. Here's one that we were talking about.
Exterminate! Kill the doctor! Oh no! I've got Ron Granger and the Paddy Kingsland at the BBC Radiophonic Workshop. What will I do? Kill them! I exterminate!
That's enough of that gay banter, ladies and gentlemen, as we're heading very close to the end of Kingdom Come, I should think here. Yeah. The Professional. No, that wasn't The Professionals. Here we go. Here's another one very quickly. See if you can get that one. Ha ha! Love it. Oh, these are great. Anyone get the Turdis? Yes, that was the Turdis, the way I do it. These are a bit before your time, aren't they?
Some of them, yeah.
Some of them. This one, you might get this one.
I wouldn't have.
Would you not got that one?
I wouldn't have got that one.
No?
Oh, yes. Hearing more of it, I would have, yes. Yeah.
You never.
That kind of gives it away at that point.
Yeah, that was Fireman Sam, wasn't it? And what about?
You used to be able to play that one on the ukulele.
Yeah, you never get that one. See how we're doing on this, on these. Yeah, Postman Pat, well done. Be Seeing You, says Rick M. Don't know that one. Oh, yes, Be Seeing You, The Prisoner. Very clever. Very like it.
Very like it.
This is a programme that I sort of half liked, and I couldn't watch many of them. It was, yes, very good. Audrey Forbes Hamilton knows her stuff.
On a roll.
On a roll. What about this then?
Get some butter and cheese.
I wonder if you can get that one. That was cunning. That was. Steptoe and Son, yes, well done. Steptoe and Son. Let's see who's got that one that I've just played. Oh, that was a tricky. Do you recognise? Nobody recognised that one. Oh, wait a minute. This isn't a quiz. It's a who can get the truth. Type the quickest. Yes, that's very true. Actually, that is very unfair, as people will get this at different times. Yeah, you guessed it. Here's another one. I'm free. Oh, I don't know. We are filling the show with absolute nonsense.
Not free, but crazy.
Yeah, here we go. Can anyone get that one? Oh, yes. Are You Being Served? Marvellous, yeah. What about the one we've just played? Yeah, you won't recognise that one. I'm sorry for anybody in America because these are all British ones. I beg your pardon. It just came up as a whole thing of British theme tunes, but they're all quite funny. It ain't half hot, Mum. Yes.
Hey.
The boys are here, the boys to entertain you.
Oh, that was this one, difficult one. I think even the Americans will get this one. Oh, a video unavailable. Let's try this.
Cynthia Pate says, we watch BritBox.
Oh, do you? What about this one?
Ba 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 ba.
Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Yay, Ed Loud. Well done, Ed Loud. This one. Series 4, 1972. That might be a bit tricky because it sounds a bit like the Italian Job, but it isn't. What?
Cheese grommet.
Cheese grommet. I want the tune to the Vobes show, says Ed Loud. Yeah, okay. What about this? Anyone get that one? Do you remember Mind Your Language, says BritBox is a pay-per-view channel. Oh, a nice paper one. Cost a few dollars a month, and they play all the old British shows. Rising
Nice.
Damp, look at that.
Thank you, Jeff.
I'm on the engine, second series, main theme.
Did that not sound a bit like...
That gave it away.
Did that not sound a little bit like the infamous Golden Throat Andrew Norris?
Really?
Just briefly, yes.
Let me play that again.
When he speaks with a more
I didn't expect this.
I'm on the engine, second series, main theme.
How about that? Ivor the Engine. Ivor, this one, but very difficult. God, I used to watch this television drama. Remember this?
Nope.
Yeah, they got it. And this. Oh, Betty.
Go on, do the Vobes show theme.
The Vobes show theme, yes.
I can't remember what it's called now.
The Vobes show theme, yes, of course. Hang on a minute, I've got that on here.
It's not actually called the Vobes show theme.
It is actually. It was written for the Vobes show theme many, many years ago, and it goes like this. Oh, wait a minute, hang on. It goes like this.
Yeah.
That was the...
That was the theme.
We didn't get to hear that, by the way.
No.
We don't get to hear that.
Sadly. Now I'm still needing to hear it. Ah.
That's the original before they souped it up, isn't it?
Yeah. Sean James Cameron has it.
This is the Earth, our planet,
our home.
It sails serenely through the vast emptiness of space, through the silent nothingness between the stars.
The voice of Oliver Postgate, ladies and gentlemen, one of the most talented children's writers, an incredible man who was also a conscientious objector in the war. I've read his biography. I've got his biography. He's an absolutely incredible chap who I admire from the grave. I don't admire him from the grave. The other way around. He's now deceased. But they used to make these programmes, Oliver Postgate's programmes, the Clangers and Bagpuss and all of that, in a cowshed on a farm.
Ooh.
And they would cost something like £100. And the BBC bought these things and they didn't get any repeat fees. If that wasn't a warning not to go into television. Now, this is not conscientious. This is a contentious one.
Love thy neighbour.
You couldn't get away with that today. Whew! Uh-oh.
Why?
Quick.
I don't get it.
Love thy neighbour. Well, it was one guy was white and the other guy wasn't. And there was a bit of stuff in there that was said that was a little sensitive these days.
I see. I've never seen it, as you can imagine.
Evening all. Oh, I used to love watching this one. This is what ever happened to the Force after this. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, from where did this theme come from? We've been rather self-indulgent on the last 15 minutes of the... I've been rather self-indulgent on the last 15 minutes of the show, and I do apologise. I don't even know if we're still broadcasting.
Yes, Sean James Cameron says, did you know Bagpuss was pink because it came out the oven with the wrong colour, and they had to continue filming because they didn't have time to change it.
Ah, bless there. What about screen test? Da-dum, da-da-da-da-dum, da-dum, da-dum, da-da-da-da-dum, da-dum. Screen test, all right, then, just as that was the last, that will be the last. I love screen test. Hang on, I've got to find it. Screen test. Da-dum, da-da-da-da-dum, da-dum, da-dum, da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-dum. Hang on. Screen test theme. Here it comes with Michael Rodd. Yes.
Can I stop hanging now?
Yeah, you can.
Thank you.
They were the days. My goodness. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's about it, really. So we didn't give you an opportunity to phone in at all in this show, or read poetry, or watch your videos. We've just been going through sort of memory lane.
Yes.
But never mind, it's been a bit of a fun show.
Sorry for being late as well, folks. You know what I mean?
Don't worry about being late. What about Robin Hood? Oh yes, tomorrow's well. There's so many. Another day, ladies and gentlemen. We've run out of time.
Quest for happiness.
Put the black screen on. Yes, thanks. Yeah, we can put the black screen on. I have no worries about that. I don't know how we do that. Hang on, I can't do that. Here is, ladies and gentlemen, just for you, the black screen. Here it is. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the black screen, our preferred image, and it is available in different colours, namely black, and blickety-blue black. Blickety-blue black is not a proper colour, but we do like to share it. Oops. Stop it.
Oh, it's all happening.
Oh, it's all gone wrong now. Look,
no.
Oh, no signal.
Oh, no.
What have you done?
I pressed the button. I
shouldn't have pressed the button. Where is it? There it is. There we go. Whew.
We're back for a moment.
We can't... Look at that little fella. So, ladies and gentlemen, we white dot is missing. Yeah, thanks, Audrey. That's it for today's show. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you have enjoyed it. It's been a bit silly. But then it is midweek. We need a bit of silliness midweek. Thank you for the poems. Thank you for writing your words on the screen there that we've read out loud. And for the ones that we didn't read out loud. Also, for the phone calls and for the videos. Don't forget, if you've never made a video, please make us a video and send us a poem or send us a picture of something that's interesting you. Talk about what's growing in your garden or what brick was used in the middle of your house, or which swimming pool you've been swimming in recently. So that's it. So lovely Julia, thank you for coming in and playing with the dolls.
You've got a little jacket right now.
Got a little jacket.
She glugged a bit too much loopy juice.
Oh yeah, I'm not surprised. And so take care, look after yourselves, make sure you bathe in as much COVID as you can, and I will see you on Friday. I will have a video for you tomorrow. The lovely Julia will be teaching me art on Friday in the video, and there'll be another reading at 4 o'clock tomorrow. So it's all good stuff. So, on that note, thank you so much. Take care. Look after yourself. And arrivederci. You ready to do the old blowing machine? So, bye-bye from me.
And bye-bye from me.
And bye-bye.